Hey, good morning, everyone. So today I wanted to make a different type of video, not just covering, price action and things like that. I want to kind of go over a topic that kind of was a light bulb moment for me when I saw people on Twitter talking about that they did this. I wanted to go over how I use a private, just personal Discord server in order to help me keep my trading like journal and stuff organized and actually like journal my trades, keep my analysis kind of there. I kind of record any information about like books I read, videos I watch, things like that. Just kind of expanding on my trading rules. Like just it's kind of a one-stop shop for everything I'm doing for trading. And I've always struggled and resisted, frankly, to do journaling and always kind of struggled to like, do I just do it in like the notes app on my computer? Do I do it in paper? You know, but then I have all this loose paper around and I never found a method that worked for me and that I've been able to stick to until I started doing it in Discord. So I wanted to make a video kind of going over that. It's definitely a work in progress. I'm changing stuff on it all the time. So how I'm doing it today might not necessarily be how I'm going to be doing it a week from now. If I make any significant changes to this that I think might be beneficial to other traders out there, I can always make a follow up video. And if you have any questions, about this, put it in the comments or anything like that, and I will, be happy to kind of share my thoughts or what I'm doing or answer any questions you have or whatever. So with that, let's go ahead and jump into it. So basically, if you're familiar with Discord, I mean, you should kind of get how this all works. The way I've kind of got mine grouped right now, as you can see, is I essentially have these are just kind of general channels. This general, I just kind of put random stuff in there. I made a channel about why I trade. These are kind of like the personal affirmations of why I'm doing all this, because trading is, yeah, it's fun, it's interesting, all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, we're all in this to make money. We have, we're chasing something, whether it's, personal freedom, whether it's a specific goal, whether it's just trying to supplement your income, like whatever your case may be. I felt it was important to make a channel to where the only thing in here is the reasons why I'm trading. What do I want to get out of this? And as you can see, my number one goal is to regain control of my time and spend it with family, friends, and hobbies and interests that are meaningful to me. So like time is the most valuable resource we all have. And spending 40 plus hours a week at a job you don't like, it sucks, and it takes away from your family time and your time with your friends. And frankly, like whatever you're into, whether it's, music, sports, cars, whatever, those are all hobbies that make life interesting, or even side hustles that you have, that you kind of want to do, but your 9 to 5 keeps you from investing in those businesses or ventures. I want to control my time and invest it where areas are meaningful to me. So that's my main goal with trading. That's what I'm seeking. Number two is the financial independence, securing my future for myself, my family, and permanently severing my reliance on a 9 to 5 job. Kind of goes with number one, but as if you've listened to any of ICT's, Saturday shotgun rants, he warns of hard times to come, and, your salary, your job is not guaranteed for you or your spouse or, your partner or your roommates or anything, so it's like, if your salary goes away, if your job goes away, you're screwed. You're scrambling, unless you're one of the, people that have, money in savings to weather a storm and stuff like that. But, right now we're all essentially shackled to a 9 to 5 job, or multiple jobs in some people's cases, So, I mean, I want that financial independence, to get away from, a boss telling me when I can and can't do something and how much money I'm going to make and things like that, like I want to take control of that in my financial future. And trading is definitely a way to do that. Number 3, and this one's very important, is, once I've kind of taken control of my time and my finances, I want to give back. I'm not just in this because I want to buy a Lambo. Like I want to secure myself, my family, my future, enjoy life, but then I want to make so much money that I can just give a lot of it back. I think charity is very important, and I think the people that make it, you have a societal responsibility to help, those less fortunate. And that kind of leans into number 4, is that I want to teach others how to do this. I want to teach financial independence and literacy and wealth building and stuff. So, I want to use my success to build a platform to give back and to help others, and I want to put my family on, and I want to put, my wife and I adopted 2 boys last year, and I want to, once I get this trading stuff figured out, I want to give that to them and show them how to do this. And they may not do anything with it, but I can at least show them what I'm doing and be like, this is something that I think is worth you investing some time into looking into, at least, So I think it's important to keep, sight of why you're doing this. And it just kind of helps on the days where you have a red day or you kind of feel like quitting, read that, remember why you're doing this. My trading plan, not going to go over this a lot. This is kind of ever evolving as I kind of set my rules for myself. Same with trading rules. This is notable for today. FOMC is not traded until 15 to 20 minutes after, i.e., 2:45 to 2:50 p.m. You have to let it do its damage and then look for setups. Don't enter a trade ahead of high impact news. Let the news volatility hit the market and then look to enter. My trading journal, as you can see, this was something I kind of started back in April and May. Haven't really been keeping up with that because I kind of, again, changed things. I've got a channel related to seasonal tendencies. As I learn about that, I'm going to keep building that out. I have a trading room section where I have my weekly trade plan. This is something new I'm doing where I kind of list out the news for the week. And since I pretty much only trade the S&P 500 is what I'm trying to focus on, basically kind of lay out my week, what I'm kind of thinking, what my bias is, where the draw on liquidities are, or the draws on liquidity, post, kind of my charts on Sunday, just the daily charts, just so I kind of have an idea that I can look back on. Trade recaps, basically marking up the price action for the day and just kind of posting a chart, nothing crazy there. As you can see for this week, I just started this, so I have, and all of this is on my Telegram channel already, so, you're not missing anything here. But, Monday, Tuesday AM, Tuesday PM, I'll do the same for Wednesday. Weekly analysis, trade logs, missed trades. I have a channel for EA bot that I'm an expert advisor bot I'm kind of testing out. Funding, whenever I do a demo challenge, I keep very thorough records of everything, my risk plan to start out with. I think this is very important. I might make a video just specific to that. You have to track your wins, losses, your win rate, how much what your total P&L was, what your commission was, and do some reflecting and some takeaways, and it's important. That's how you grow. That's the whole point of journaling. Very important there. Analysis is kind of old. I don't even have anything under there. Trade examples. Whenever my model does present itself, I take, screenshots and kind of write up a thing about, and I'm still working on formatting for this and all that. But, and same thing when I lose, like take a screenshot. I haven't been keeping up on this, but take a screenshot of it and kind of put my thoughts into, like, did I break a rule? Did I enter ahead of news? Why didn't it work? Try to reverse engineer why your trade didn't work. In a positive manner. Don't be like, oh, I suck, I'm stupid, or whatever. Just keep it very, very technical, very positive, and just kind of be honest, do an honest assessment about what went wrong. That's how you grow. So there's that. And then, just at the end here, I have my notes about, going through the ICT YouTube mentorship. I've kind of been taking notes and screenshots and things as I go. This is still evolving as I'm going through and rewatching it. So I think that's very important. But yeah, so that's kind of how I'm using Discord. It's super simple to set up. It's free. You just, download the app, create a server, and, just kind of organize it. Don't stress about how it's organized. Just kind of start with some basic stuff. Like I said, maybe start with why you're trading. If you have an entry model and rules that you kind of already stick to, just write them down. I think it's important to do like a weekly kind of game plan, recap each trading day. I think those are kind of the big important parts. If you're working on funding challenges or even demos, kind of maybe look at something like this. And like I said, I might do a video more in depth about this risk plan, because I think this was another kind of, I saw somebody on Twitter post that this is kind of how they did it, and it kind of really resonated with me. So I might make a video about that too, just to kind of share that with you. But yeah, so this is just a quick little video about this. Like I said, if you have any questions, comments, thoughts, whatever, put that down in the comments for this video. And yeah, so I'd love to hear if this is something that's an interesting idea to you, or if you already do this, or what have you. Yeah, so that's all I got. And until I talk to you next, good luck, stay safe, and happy trading. Thanks.